So for all of you out there who are getting misdiagnosed and you feel like something's terribly wrong with you, make sure you see a specialist. Fight to see a specialist because apparently they know what they're talking about. Primary doctors, I don't know. I have a bone to pick with primary doctors. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Free Capri. I'm going to tell you about how I got misdiagnosed by my doctors. For all of you new subscribers, or if you're new coming to this video, I previously in 2016 I was diagnosed with lymphoma cancer, but I'm in remission. Been in remission since December of 2016. So that's my little backstory. Where do I begin? So at this point in my life, I'm freaking out because I have all of these signs and symptoms. The night before I had horrible chest pains, right? So I go to the doctor, to urgent care that is, and I tell the doctor, at this point I had rashes on my arms, on my stomach. I had veins popping out the side of my neck. I had this sinus pressure and I was really worried, and I had chest pains. So I was really worried and I told her what was up, like what's going on with me, you know? And after she examined me or whatever, she said, oh, you look fine, you know, everything sounds fine and everything looks great. What you need to do is do some home remedies. I'm not going to prescribe you any medications because you don't need anything. You're probably just developing like a cold or the flu, but you should be fine. Oh, okay, I should be fine. Okay, so I'm just going crazy, okay? I'm the one going crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. All right, and then when I told her to explain why my veins are popping out the side of my neck, she said because healthy people get those when they work out. I said I haven't worked out in several months, so how could that be? And she said it's definitely from being healthy and blah, blah, blah. I was so mad at this doctor, but I'm like, okay, maybe I'm the one freaking the freak out right now. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna go home, do some home remedies, diffuse with my essential oils, all that good stuff, and hopefully I will feel better in a couple of days. All right? Mind you, after those couple of days, I developed even more symptoms. I ended up making an appointment with my primary doctor, which actually I didn't make an appointment with. I actually ended up seeing the physician's assistant. So I go into her office about a couple weeks later, maybe about 3 to 4 weeks later. My symptoms at this point are out of control. Like I can't control my symptoms. The rashes have gotten worse. I'm coughing. I developed this chronic cough. I can barely breathe. I stopped eating. I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't lay down. You name it, I had the symptom. Now, oh, and my face swelled up. Man, I was looking bad. And I go to this doctor or this physician's assistant. All right. But at this point, I'm just like, I need answers. I need answers. I've been sick for a little over a month now and I need answers. I need to be well. It's summertime and I don't feel good. I tell the doctor, like, I stopped eating a week ago. I can't go to sleep. I've been coughing nonstop. Nothing seems to help me. My face swells up. I have veins popping out, protruding out of the sides of my neck, and I don't know why it's doing that. I have rashes all over my body. Can you help me? Can you fix me? So the lady is like, okay, I think, you know, you mentioned that you couldn't eat. And I believe that's because you probably have a gluten problem. I was like, what? I said no, like the main thing is I can barely breathe. My cough cannot stop. I have this chronic cough, like no, like it's not that. And she tells me to get on the examination table, get up there, she checks my lungs, and then she has a stethoscope and she checks my heart, right? And she's listening to it for a long time. And she says, wow, your heart is beating terribly fast. Do you have anxiety? No, I don't have anxiety. What do you mean? Like, I mean, I may be a little worried about what's wrong with me, but I'm not you know, I don't have anxiety. And she's like, well, your heart is beating way above normal. My heart was beating at 144 beats per minute, which is horrible. That means something is wrong with your heart or your body, and you need to be admitted to the hospital today. But no, dumb chicken little doctor did not say anything. She didn't feel like there was a problem. I didn't get an x-ray after that. Nothing else happened after she checked my heart. You know what she did? She walked out the room. She came back with some papers, and then she said, okay, well, you have a gluten problem. That's what I discovered. And here are all the papers and all the list of foods that you cannot eat, all the foods that you can't eat. So I suggest you go to the store and buy all the healthy foods that you need so you'll be able to eat again. And for your cough, you said you had a chronic cough. I'm going to prescribe you some codeine, and you should be fine after that, okay? And if anything persists, come back, call me, blah, blah, blah. Are you serious? Are you serious? Like, lady, a gluten problem? Really? Out of everything? A gluten problem. Okay, so that's when I got misdiagnosed the second time. They did take some blood because at this point I thought I got sick because of some mold or something like that. And you know what? She ended up calling me after my test results came back, and she said, yeah, we found out, yeah, there's some mold in your system, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to refer you to the heart and lung specialist because you kept complaining that you kept coughing. No, duh. You know, you're going to be referred to the heart and lung specialist, and he will check you out, and he'll be able to prescribe you something. Like, I'm telling you, you guys, it just went on and on and on. Then eventually, once I got to the heart and lung specialist, about a week and a half later, he admitted me right away. He heard my heart and he said, no, you're getting an x-ray because your heart is beating too fast. So I went and got an x-ray. Then I went and got an x-ray the same day and came right back to his office, and he said, you're getting admitted to the hospital. So that's when I got admitted to the hospital, when I seen the heart and lung specialist. But that's what I went through. They kept saying, you know, you don't look sick. You seem healthy to me. And even if they knew something was different, like my heart beating abnormally, they didn't do anything about it. And oh yeah, and then the codeine that she prescribed me didn't even work. So yeah, you could have just known. Like, I was really upset at that point. My mom was pissed because she didn't know what was wrong with me. I was looking bad, y'all. I was looking really, really bad, and I felt like the doctors couldn't help me. Oh, and then one more thing. Once I got admitted, they didn't find the mass. My right lung was filled with fluid, and then the left lung was starting to fill up as well. They ended up draining my lung, but then I was still stuck in the hospital for 3 days because they still didn't know why my heart was beating terribly fast. And then after they've done a CT scan and a PET scan, which really showed everything of what was going on inside of my chest, then, you know, that's when they found out the mass was there, and then the cancer talk came, you know, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. But I just want to say, I'm just trying to spread awareness about lymphoma because it gets misdiagnosed. I found out a lot. So, spread the word. Share this video if you can. If you know somebody who may be sick or could be really ill with cancer or lymphoma, just spread the word. I'm trying to bring awareness, as I just said before, but that was my experience, and I was pissed off. But thank you guys for watching. Please comment on this video if you can relate about getting misdiagnosed with a doctor, and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next one.